after our first date, he accidentally texted me instead of his brother and
like
said
super
he met the girl he was
embarrassing.
going to marry.
Oh. All right, welcome to In the Slot. Hey, dude. We love it. Hey, dude, the best shoe in the game, the official comfort shoe of Barstool. We've been rocking these all trip, and we genuinely love them. Ray loves them because they make her taller because she's literally miniature. So,
5-footer.
We love Hey Dude because their franchise is always evolving and growing from a classic all white to camo or fleece. There's also a Wally and the Wendy. That's her other signature shoe. And you could shop the Austin Lift, the Wally, and the Wendy at heydude.com, the official comfort shoe of Barstool. And we love them.
Choose comfort, not pain.
Hey,
dude.
Get it,
It's
at
the
Hey
dude. Hey, dude.
We love them because also they match any outfit. And Ray has
You
the
can
leather
dance
ones,
in them.
and we love the leather. And you can also do suede. And there's also silver, which we're trying to get our hands on.
Ooh, silver.
So check out Hey Dude at heydude.com.
Let's go.
Oh, I don't know what episode it is, but we have a new guest.
Yes.
Isaac and Allison.
Two.
Welcome in.
I'm like,
Welcome
I'm
on.
attached to the hip, so maybe you guys could consider us one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like
We
one.
did.
I love that.
I was just not on the podcast. You just did though, so we're not.
Oh.
I'm a little salty.
Yeah.
Are you podcasting around NOLA, going on a bunch of different things?
I'm just like seeing where the wind takes me.
I love that.
That's like the
best.
definition of NOLA.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Like
Sometimes
seeing where the beignets take me.
Yeah,
Totally.
I haven't had one yet. I feel like I have to
had
have
one.
one. I feel
We-
like that's.
I said that like I had one yet. Like, I have not had one yet.
I thought you like had so many.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I haven't. But I would want one.
What about king cake? Have you guys had king cake?
No.
I mean, it's a cinnamon
Oh,
roll.
oh,
Is that like a
Cinnamon
funnel
roll.
cake?
I love
No,
cinnamon rolls.
there's like
Yeah,
a
it's
baby in
great.
it.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, they're
Not
not
a,
a real one.
not a, like
Oh
a,
my god.
I'm like,
Oh my God.
Scottie?
This is starting all
Like
crazy.
plastic?
like Scotty's answering the
Plastic little
chat.
baby.
Speaking of babies in you,
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
one.
I'm like, wait, there's not a baby in me.
No.
No, but not that I know of.
The pregnancy announcement now.
Well,
Can you
congratulations.
imagine pregnancy announcement
Oh,
later?
yeah. In the song, we're like, yeah.
The
that's huge
exclusive.
for
That's
us.
a great announcement.
Congratulations on your child.
Yeah.
So
Congrats.
exciting, new parents.
Yeah.
How has it been?
It's been kind of a crazy ride, roller coaster. I feel like that's what parenthood is. But at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, like this is so much fun. Like I love being a mom. I love being a parent. And I feel like some of our like best memories are yet to come.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so exciting.
It's kind of, it's like a you had to be there type thing. Like I feel like you literally
Not
need
in the
a
operating
kid.
room.
Yeah. No,
Maybe.
not that. Definitely not.
In the slot live,
Yeah.
she's giving birth. I mean, that would be
That would be wild. People would pay a lot of money, but it doesn't matter. You like really have to have a kid because like when you have one, you're like, oh, I get it. Like parents always like everything changes. You love them so much, but if you don't have a kid, you're like, yikes, I do not want to be doing that right now. But then you have one, and you're like, this is the best. So
Yeah.
I feel
it's
like that's
great.
what everybody
Is it really
says.
like a newfound love? Like they
It
say,
is.
like it's like you really just all your love is for the kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like, get rid
Yeah.
of Isaac. I like the
Yeah.
kid.
Like, wait, this is so much better.
It is crazy. It's like a new level because like you love like family, you love a spouse, and like it's a new love that you've just never experienced. Like so it's kind of like a new level unlocked. It's kind of
It's also
crazy.
crazy,
I
like
love that.
meeting somebody like that you love so much for the first time. Like the day she was born, I'm like, wow, I love you, but I'm like, don't know who you
Yeah.
are.
That's gotta
But you
be.
created her for
You
9
built
months.
her, though.
But
She,
like
like,
she's
did
half
know
of
her.
you.
You built her.
It's kind
So-
of crazy.
Yeah, it's such a. It's
It
so
is crazy too that she's also just like a combination.
That's
of
also-
you. It's like you're looking down.
Literally.
You're like,
Little
I
mini
know.
me.
I'm like, you look like your father right now.
Really?
Like, huh?
Are there
Yeah, I
different
just-
features that are like you see and you're like, oh my god?
Everybody says that she kind of looks like me.
She's literally white. Like she's, I mean, she didn't get
that's
any
it.
of my color,
She
so
did
it's
not get
like
any of
That'll give it
Isaac's complexion.
Isn't that
That
funny?
might
Like
give
how
a melanin
would
in
you
you.
ever have expected that at all?
No, I did
No,
not expect
we-
that. It's
and
funny
we-
you picture like what your child's gonna look
Yeah.
like, and then she came out, and I was like, wait, she's blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh my
it was
God.
crazy.
Yeah.
And we went through the whole like testing to make sure she was actually mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That would be. Can you imagine?
Well,
though?
was
I
that a
was
little
like,
bit?
dead
that
serious.
would be-
Was that a little bit of like? Were you kind of
most
like
insane.
sad that she? You know, I mean, that's
Well, no.
vulnerable, but
Like no, you're like that's the point of the podcast, though.
I'm like, well, let's get
That's
vulnerable.
it, yeah.
No, well, we have sun, so like she'll get darker and like. No, I didn't care. Like, that doesn't matter to me. It's funny though, because like my mom is white, like, and I don't, like, some people think I'm mixed, but like we look totally different. So it's just like, it's part of being mixed and having mixed kids. It's beautiful though.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
She acts like him, so.
So I think she got both of us, which is terrifying.
In which ways? Like which like what are you seeing from her?
I'm like, she's a little sassy.
Oh, is that
That's
from
real-
him or
that's
is that?
So she's
So who's
I'm just like
sassy?
shaking, like I'll let my wife answer.
I think we're both sassy.
Yeah,
All right.
So how
sass.
old? She's 1.
Yeah.
she's 14 months, which I feel lame. Like, people who don't have kids, I'm like 14 months are like,
Yeah.
okay, here we
Parents
go,
say
the month
48
thing.
Yeah, but that makes sense because every month you get a new
especially
thing.
at that age, like they're developing. Like
Yeah.
3 months looks so different than 5 months.
Yeah.
Actually.
So if I said she was
Yeah.
1, but like another kid who's like so many more months than her would be so much further along. So if you're in the parent club, you kind of get it.
Yeah, because
Right.
you don't want you people to think your kid's behind.
Yeah.
Is she talking?
Yeah.
She was talking. She
Really?
like says a few words.
What was her first word?
Gus.
God.
But she goes,
gosh.
Yeah, she goes, Gus.
It's actually really
that's
cute.
so
It's
cute.
super
And that's
She's
like
literally
Gus Gus.
learning language.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know in Cinderella, Gus Gus too, that little mouse.
Yeah,
But
like
then
Gus
he's a little
Gus.
chubby.
I've never seen Cinderella.
I feel like
Well, you
Scottie,
will,
you're gonna
because
be
we have a
watching
daughter.
it.
Yeah, on repeat.
100%. That's
Definitely will.
Yeah, Maddie just became an aunt for the first time, and
Yeah.
we were obsessed. Like I'm like every day, I'm like, send me another picture of that little man.
It's
Send me-
really,
gosh.
it's even weird, like, because my brother had a kid, so it's like, that's weird too, seeing your sibling become a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You're just
he's an adult now.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
And I'm an aunt. It's like Aunt Moobie. It's like, I'm totally
Aunt
weird
Move.
aunt.
Aunt moves.
I'm like, I come to town, they're like, your crazy aunts are here. I'm like,
It's
hey.
literally like we're in the car and we're like have music blasting at like 70, you know, like
Yeah.
drinking, whatever, and then all of a sudden like Maddie's like showing
Like, look at
pictures,
my nephew.
and we're like dancing, like
Yeah.
showing the pictures, and we're like,
It is
Yeah,
so
wait
fun
till you
though.
have one.
I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, even growing up, like, you think of your aunts and uncles, and like you being an aunt or uncle to like a little kid, you're like, do I want to be the fun aunt? Do I want to be the responsible aunt? Do I want to be the aunt that's like, call me at 2 a.m. if you need a ride home?
totally.
So I think
Yeah.
it's so fun
Figuring
and like
out my purpose.
special, and
Yeah.
I love seeing my sister become an aunt because
Oh, she's great.
She's like
Yeah.
obsessed with it. I'm
so
like,
fun.
what about me?
Yeah.
My entire
Right.
family, they're like, how's Scottie? I'm like, how's Allie?
Yeah, right.
How's the creator?
yeah.
The incubator.
So how did you two meet?
I thought
What's
you
your
called me a
lore?
creator, like in
Well, you
terms
are-
of influencing, not like the her.
No, like a
creator.
creator.
No,
of the
like
big-
It's got
baby.
layers.
No, sorry. What was your
Yeah.
question?
How did you two meet? What's the lore?
It was love at first sight.
It's super standard.
No.
No, I'm saying like we met at a
Every like,
party
special is
standard.
special. We met at a
college
college
party.
party. Special.
Classic.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
at a Notre
Notre
Dame
Dame
party. You got
Irish.
yeah.
Yes.
Wait, real quick. How was it?
Oh.
So fun.
The backer. That's
breathtaking,
that's the only
chills.
place you go. The backer for.
So it was our last Cheez-It stop. So we were like giving it our all.
Yeah.
I was like wearing the hat. I was just
Like,
fully
yeah.
buying into the Irish culture, and it was
It's
so much
special.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
It looks like it was painted by like an artist.
It's
Like,
crazy.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the road that the Golden Dome is on, if you were like standing at the Golden Dome and went a mile down that road, that's where we met at a party, and it was just like I was hosting recruits, and like I never went out,
Yeah.
and I was just like
He was
whatever.
Really?
Until I came calling.
No, actually though, like I'll fully claim
yeah.
that.
Didn't go to parties.
Why didn't you go out?
Yeah.
Too committed to the sport.
Bad previous relationship. There was
Oh.
yeah, it was
So
weird.
Learn
Now
to
we
be
got
a
Allie.
lesson.
Now we got tea.
You
We
had
got Life
somebody
Bison
before
tea.
me.
No.
How dare he?
So I like took these recruits out, and then she was just randomly at the party, and I was like, she's not from here. Like she's from somewhere else.
Yes, I was wearing leggings, a crop top, and Tim's.
And I was like, I've never
He's
seen
like, damn, shawty.
Like, that's my girl.
Tim's.
Yeah, he was like, that's my.
Tim's in a crop top is wild.
Yeah.
And I was like,
leggings.
and like
Hat.
I don't
Tim's
know
in a
what I was
crop top.
thinking.
when I was
See,
like, I've
that
never.
makes it the story special right there.
Yeah.
The fact
Yeah.
that you're in Tim's, it's already
Right?
one of a
Yep.
kind.
It was actually a huge part of the story because I was just like, I've never seen a white girl with a crop top and Tim's on. Like that's like this is like Stomp the Yard meets
Caught your eye.
like
That's
whatever. So yeah, we just started chatting.
Yeah.
And love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And then
11
you-
11
Yeah,
years
hear
ago.
that, girls? Get your Tim's on.
Wow, 11 years. So how have you like evolved in the relationship? 11 years. It's like
Yeah.
so many.
Oh,
You guys
like-
had to do like a lot of distance too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did a
like
lot
most.
of. I want to say like half of our relationship was long distance.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
11
yeah.
years is actually a lot. It's kind
That
of like
is.
11
it's
years, like minus like 4
That's more
months.
than
kinda
a
like humbling
decade.
to
Like, we
say.
broke up for like
Yeah.
4 months.
So then you met at Notre Dame, and then you started chatting, and then you started dating. Like how long?
Oh,
into-
2
like-
weeks is
Like I love you, and like you know the TikTok sound where it's like 30 seconds. I said it.
Literally,
Yeah.
no.
No, like, actually.
I tell everybody this story. After our first date, he texted well, he accidentally texted me instead of his brother
This is,
and
like,
said
super
he met the girl he was
embarrassing.
going to marry.
Oh.
Don't. Oh, that's like a really dark moment for me.
We're romantics. That's what we're like.
That is
I
a
love
bit where you're like,
that.
oh.
I'm like, I hope
You're like,
someone does that for
yikes,
me.
but I love it.
Someone's doing that.
Oh, no, I felt mutual, so it wasn't creepy. Like,
It
if
was-
I
it
didn't
was
feel the
chill.
same way, I probably would have been like, oh,
Right.
yeah, never mind.
yeah, but you
So
probably
it
were
works.
texting your sister like, I love him.
Oh, no, I literally texted my mom the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm the man I'm going to marry.
Wait, I didn't. That's like a new part of the story.
No, you knew this.
Unreleased.
It's after-
That's what In the Slot does
The
to you,
ticker
kids.
says
An
exclusive.
exclusive.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
what In the Slot does. We make people feel so comfortable they tell their secrets.
Right.
Wait, yeah, maybe we have talked about it, but it was funny because 2 weeks later we were at like a bowl game that we were playing in.
Well, I
Sem-
wasn't playing. Just
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
She's-
where did you go to school?
Michigan State.
Oh wow, my best friend went there.
Yeah.
It's
So
fun.
what were you doing at
Yeah.
Notre Dame?
So my sister was dating somebody, another football player at the time,
Wait,
and I
that's-
like wanted to like
a
get
lot,
away for
yeah.
the weekend. So I took a train down to South Bend, Indiana.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't
to
know they,
visit.
like,
Who were you
trains.
visiting though? Exactly.
Oh, a different guy.
Here we
There's layers to the
go.
I
story.
was going to have fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As she should, right? Enjoy your experience.
Single and
100%.
19.
So Isaac swooped you in from another movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
Mr.
yeah,
Steer
you're
your
not going
girl.
anywhere.
Yeah.
No, but
funny.
so 2 weeks later we were at this bowl game. Like it was like an after party, and we had already been talking, hanging out. And one of the moms came up to us and was like, "Oh my God, you guys are so cute together." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Are you guys dating?" I was like, I
We
guess
haven't made it
so.
official. Yeah.
And then she was like, "Well, like ask her right now."
She was like, "I want to be
And then
present
that's
for
literally
it."
how we started dating.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my god, it gives me butterflies and it makes me sick to my stomach thinking about
It was
that.
thinking about it, it was like it was
you
fun
nervous?
though. Yeah, I was super nervous. Then we went to
Were you
Waffle House.
nervous?
Yeah, we
Shout
went to
out
Waffle House after.
Oh,
yes.
perfect.
Or I was like, well, he wants to marry me, so obviously we're gonna be official eventually. Like,
I was expecting this.
yeah, I was
right.
like, okay, finally.
It was great though. It was a classic love story meeting.
Love
But yeah,
that.
2 weeks, and that was like I said, 11 years ago, which
Yeah.
is scary.
Thank God for Buffalo Wild Wings. They just sent us to Penn State to go chase some storms, and now they're going to continue to send us across the country to eat good wings and watch good basketball games.
We love Buffalo Wild Wings. They have all the beer, all the TVs, all the good vibes, and we have to stop at Buffalo Wild Wings to go to these games because we need to fuel up to keep the energy up. We're going on the road again. We're flying to a bunch of new places that we can't tell you yet, but we're super excited. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official sports bar of March Madness and the best place to watch the tournament because there are so many TVs. I think we counted like 35 TVs.
Yeah, in the one
sitting.
place too. They also do they just have so much of everything. Like their menu, like they have so
The
many different.
flatbreads. Woo!
Oh, Ray's
Yes.
chopping in with the flat
She's
bread.
not even in.
Yeah.
The flatbread, yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
they have these huge beer glasses. Like if you don't want a pint, they also have like a huge. I don't even know how much is in
Yeah,
it, but it's
a
awesome.
big
It's a
guy.
vibe in there,
16 ounce.
not
It
gonna
is
lie.
100%.
Big vibes.
They bump that
Yeah.
music kind of like some
And their
EDM.
fries are so seasoned so well. Like I was thinking about them my whole ride home from Penn State.
So if you want to enjoy that deliciousness while you're watching all the games, you can chow down on their delicious wings and beer. Get to Buffalo Wild Wings this March Madness to watch every game, all tournament long slots.
Yeah, baby. Buffalo Wild Wings. Eat it up. Eat it up.
So congratulations on retiring from the NFL.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
that's a new
that's
chapter too.
exciting.
It's like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what pushed you to sort of do that and close that chapter?
Yeah, so first off, the year went by and I didn't go to a team. So that was like a part of it where it's just like this natural trajectory of being like, yeah, like my time is up here. And then also I just think like we've done such a good job of just creating opportunities outside of football
Right.
that the comfortability with just being like, look, it's time to like,
Yeah.
chase other things.
Yeah.
There's so much on the other side.
Creation, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The fact that you get to do now you have
Oh my
so
God.
much more in your.
I know.
It's amazing.
And freedom. Like I just think about last training camp when I was waiting to get signed. Like we turned down like a lot of in-person things because I was like, I can't travel right now.
Yeah.
Now we can full send. Who cares?
It's just so fun.
Yeah, so fun. And so we're excited. But I
Yeah.
mean, 7 years, I always tell people I had no surgery, never even done laughing gas. Like I'm like,
Wow.
feel
Wow.
good.
Wow.
Which I feel like
Hell
7 years
yeah.
in the NFL is very
Yeah,
rare
it
to
feels
come out
great.
completely
Yeah.
'Cause I
healthy.
feel like it's
That's
average.
amazing.
What is the average? Like 4 years? And
No,
you
it's
get
like
hurt?
2.5.
Oh my God. Wow, you're a lucky duck.
So literally,
Yeah.
Bill.
It's the luck of the
Yeah,
Irish.
Bill Diffie, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So no, I'm hyped. It was great. It was a great career. You maximized it. We both did. So it was great.
And that's so cool too, because it's like 7 years of your relationship too, right? Has been in this NFL. So now it's like your whole relationship, you know, on top of Scottie has like this whole other chapter.
It is so
It's
crazy
wild.
because there are so many different layers of our relationship that I'm like, okay, this is like, I get to like put this away, like file this away. It's like closing a chapter but opening a new one.
Yeah.
So it's so interesting. Like our entire relationship, he's been playing football. So now it's fun to be transformed into like this new
He's a NARP
world.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a NARP.
You are.
I feel like I'm still 6'5", 260. Like, stop playing games. What's up?
Yeah.
What do you mean a narc? No, it is weird though. Like to just be like, yeah, I don't play a sport. I'm like in the gym, like taking it too seriously. Like,
He's like, should I run a marathon? I'm like, can we relax for 5
like, bro, you need to go to
seconds?
therapy.
No, I'm like, yeah, we gotta calm down for a second.
Let's start with the hot
Cut
girl
it
walk.
for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Hot girl walks for sure.
12, 3:30. Yeah. Okay.
And you
all
guys
that.
are just going to take content creation like to the moon, which
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, I think Isaac has some special things that he wants to do in terms of like content or even like bigger things.
Yeah,
So
I just want to do more stuff like this, like
Yeah.
sitting down, chatting with people,
Right.
broadcasting, all these things. I'm really excited about.
he's
you
really good
guys-
at talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you guys
you
have
are.
it. Like, as soon as you get in here talking, it feels like we've known each other
Yeah.
for so long.
Chatty,
So
yeah.
when you have that like knack, it's such an easy thing to just like take it and go. And why not? You know?
It is, and not everybody has it. But you guys have seen, like you guys. I was talking to you like a year ago. You guys were in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
It happens really fast, and like you can continue to grow on that, and like there's just a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Totally.
People don't understand it though. You tell people like they'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm still like doing content,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "Okay,
Like,
what does that
I'm
mean?"
posting.
that mean?
I'm talking and I'm
I come
posting.
home
I'm like, "No,
after
it's
this."
real.
Yeah.
Like it's real."
I come home and I'm like exhausted, and like
mean-
my sisters, like they all like have like 9 to 5s, and I'm like, oh, on the dot. I'm like, I'm so like tired. Like we stayed out late last night, like a lot of networking. They're like,
Lot of
you
content,
were
lot of
out
network.
like drinking, making content. Like it doesn't, and I'm like, it's the job.
It's
like.
just hard to describe, and you guys know, or like even the show. Like, what are you doing in New Orleans? I'm like creating. Like that's what we're doing
Right.
every day.
We're like, it's a work trip.
Yeah, but it is
like-
because
Well, I was gonna say it's a little bit more on part because I guess I have a sports podcast and like
Yeah.
NFL player, so I don't think people are really questioning why we're here.
yeah,
They're confused.
that's true. But it's like if somebody's like, "What? Oh, is that real?" It's like, bro, let me see your screen time. How much time did you spend on TikTok? Because like we are creating that environment of like TikTok, so it's like, I don't know. People
Also,
don't take
it
it
is like
seriously,
the times
but
are just changing. Like it is so much more normal. Like there's so many more people that
a
are
digital
doing this
world.
now. Yeah.
totally.
Digital age.
Yeah.
Do you ever get a little like obviously with a kid and creating? Are you ever like? There's a line of like parenting and creating. Obviously, can you talk
Absolutely.
about that a little bit?
Yeah,
in that
for
balance?
sure. I mean, like, you can kind of touch on it.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously we don't show our daughter. Like we have one time she did a video where we showed her, but like that's a hard line
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
don't want to just be like, hey, here's our daughter, everybody like and comment and share,
agree.
and
I
this
agree.
because it just gets weird.
Yeah.
And I also would just hate to have like a cute interaction with Scottie and be thinking like, I wish I would have recorded this. Like this could have been viral.
Yeah.
Totally.
So like we
That's
just
a safe
eliminated
boundary,
that
right.
from
Yeah.
It
the
could get,
from the
like,
chat.
messy.
Yeah.
It does get dicey.
Yeah, I think especially because especially me, I'm such an open book. So like I overshare everything about my life, and I'm like, this is the one part that I feel comfortable not sharing.
Yeah.
Because it's so special to me, but it's also been such an interesting thing to navigate because how are you going to be chronically on social media, but the thing that matters the most in your life you're not going to show?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
that
it is
it's been
interesting.
an interesting thing to navigate, and I feel very confident in like what I've done thus
Yeah.
far,
You're
and
doing great.
I feel comfortable keeping her
100%.
very
I
private.
love it.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
also like, she's not a secret. So like, I'm going to talk about being a mom. I'm going to talk
yeah,
about
of
like
course.
my daughter.
There's an art form to it
Yeah.
of like not showing her, but still like keeping
Yeah,
a
it's
part
like
of it.
form. It
It
is.
has to be
It is,
strategic.
Yeah.
You do.
But it's I feel like I'm really happy that we're both on the same page
Yeah,
because I can
totally.
understand like
Yeah,
if
that'd
you were
be
in a relationship
weird.
or you weren't on the same page, how complicated that would be.
Yeah. Or
I think-
imagine if he was like, all right, let's post her. Like, I feel like that would
Which
just
that is
be-
weird.
You got to
Yeah.
just make the
Yeah.
decision and stick with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I think like some people can do it and it's like healthy. I just think for us, it's just
Yeah.
a decision we made.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I think it's totally
awesome.
valid.
Yeah, I think some people like take it as like me talking down on like the people who do show their kids, and I'm like, I think that like you do what's comfortable for you. Like
you know your boundaries.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Correct.
also like you guys, like your relationship is like, and like the rest of it is online. So it's like,
it's
I feel
too
like that's
much.
cool that
It's
you
too
can have a
much.
little back pocket.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
A
I'm
little
like,
back pocket. Like, you don't know about this. You don't know about
Also,
this.
I just would hate if she was like, let's say if she was in New Orleans and she's like on the street and somebody recognized her with like a babysitter, that
That'd
makes
be
me feel
weird.
really
Yeah,
icky.
that
Yeah.
would be.
Like,
I
she
didn't
didn't
like
ask
low-key
about
unsafe.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little true.
Yeah, the
That's
babysitter's like, huh.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
just like safety. Too.
Yeah. Well, because I feel like also like whenever we go out to like do stuff, like even the Super Bowl, like such cool opportunities. I think that like people come up to us naturally, and I just would hate that maybe she doesn't want to grow up that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're giving her.
And she'll be
choice.
able to watch you guys.
Wait,
Like,
I
that's
saw-
so fun.
watch her turn 16. She's like, why didn't you show me?
Yeah, literally.
I'd be like, blame your mom.
Quick break to talk about Twisted Tea, the best lightweight.
Yes. Let me tell you, last night we went out. I did not plan on drinking that much, but they're just so easy to put back. All of a sudden, I'm 8 down, and I'm like, I could keep going these things.
Smelly's the shotgun Twisted Tea.
Gold in my mouth. I mean, Twisted Tea got her twisted. She was twerking up on stage last
Let me
night.
tell you, it gets everywhere
Yeah.
when we do those parties.
Yeah.
And we
You want a
love
good time? Twisted Tea.
It's full flavored beer, alternative, not watered down, and it tastes like real iced tea. It's also 4% ABV, so not too strong, not too light, the perfect in the middle.
And if you're nervous about that sugar, like, you know, you think it's going to upset your stomach, Twisted Tea Light. It changes the entire game.
It's
Light
the
work.
perfect drink for any occasion.
Light work.
Let's say in the summer you get some ice, put it on ice, bada bang.
TTL, baby. That's the way we roll.
Grab a refreshing Twisted Tea Light today and keep it twisted.
I saw that the other night that you had the opportunity to maybe meet Taylor Swift and you stayed.
Oh,
And
yeah,
did
the
you
video
see her?
was-
I was like,
No, she wasn't at the party.
dang it.
Yeah.
I would freak out.
It's funny because I'm not like a huge
Yeah,
Swiftie.
yeah.
I don't want to get canceled for saying that. Like,
no.
I think she's like a great
Wow.
artist.
Yeah, she's
I think she's very
talented.
talented, but like I'm not super like in that. But I did think I was like, oh, if she's at this party, that would be cool.
Yeah,
Like,
she
would be
100%.
She's one of those people
yeah.
that like you would be like, okay, that's pretty cool.
She's iconic. I mean, it's just simple.
No.
there's like a few people I feel that way about that. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, like that's cool.
No, the fact that she's been famous for what, since
Forever.
2015.
Yeah.
That's
Before
actually true.
that, yeah, like she's
Like,
and she
Wow.
had whole
it
life
just
on
stayed
there.
up top. Like it's like
Wow.
she started at the top and just like went higher and higher.
Yeah,
and
like she
higher.
is the top.
Yeah.
She quite
You're like,
literally
when are you
is-
going to
she
be
is the top.
irrelevant?
Yeah.
I think the answer's never.
Never.
And probably
Literally.
never.
Yeah.
You said the word art, and it reminded me of your interior design career.
Yes.
Can you talk about that? I love interior design.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool and like feng shui.
Yes.
Build, like,
Did you do your own house?
Did you have
Like,
a
did
fun
you guys
time?
just get a house? Too?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're almost
God, we're
done
so
renovating
close.
it. We're literally moving in next week. So
Wow.
that's really
Oh,
exciting.
that's a big week of moves.
No,
Yeah,
it's.
I'm like
it's-
Super Bowl. And then
No,
moving,
we're
and
pros
then-
at moving. I mean, we've moved.
Oh yeah.
How many? We've lived, and then we'll get back to interior design.
I think we've moved. I want to say like 13 or 14 times.
We should add up in my career how many times we've
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, you
just
should.
be somewhere
'Cause,
where he's playing. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like 2 or 3 times a year.
Because you go to the city and then you come back for the off season.
Yeah.
And you keep doing that and then you're like, wait, this
Yeah.
is so exhausting.
Yeah, and so so interior design. It's also been interesting with his career because I'm like, in Vegas we lived in a house with like leopard carpet. I'm like, I would not.
The house was nice though.
No,
It's like a super nice
beautiful.
house.
It was a beautiful
It was a nice
house,
house.
You're
but
like-
it's very Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a Vegas feel.
Yeah.
But in terms of interior design, I went to college to be a vet. Quickly learned I was like, I love animals.
Yeah.
I don't want to operate them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's valid.
Yeah, that's
I took an
tough.
interior
Yeah. I
design
feel like
class
that's-
to like boost my GPA. Fell in love with it, and then I got a job right out of college, and I loved it.
What's your thoughts on the set?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like-
the purple and the
How do we
Purple
feel
and
about the
yellow are
white
complementary
couch, white
colors.
leather?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
great
sure,
love.
Lynn.
Hey, what's like the number one thing you learned in interior design, like that you go back to, where you're like, oh, actually,
or that you kept in mind with your house.
2
Or
chairs
was
should be
like,
there.
absolutely not.
She knows like a lot. It's actually really impressive. And the programs, but you can answer the question. But yeah, it's crazy.
I think that interior design is so subjective. Like if you're happy with your interior, nobody else's opinion should affect that. Because I see people on social media all the time. They're like, Allie, are you gonna add color into your house? I'm like, no, I like the color beige, and so my house is gonna be beige.
Big
And they're
neutral
like-
family.
Yeah, and so I think that interior design is like whatever space will make you feel happy, creative, like fulfilled. I think that you should go. If it's a yellow
Yeah,
Twisted
cooler,
tea.
at your coffee
Cooler's kind of
table,
sick, honestly.
I love that. I'm all
Hell
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Things versatile.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
a lot of
drinks
people
cold.
don't know that. Like I worked in 9. I don't actually think it was a 9 to 5. It was more like a 6
It was
a.m.
like a
to
all
like
day.
12 a.m. Like
Wow.
I worked my ass off, And then
Were you in commercial or was it?
no, staging residential houses.
Oh, wow.
Which is
that's-
fun in LA.
Yeah.
Because the houses are like $50 million.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, hi.
No, the
can't
houses
afford
were
this.
crazy. It was actually wild.
Yeah. And so it was fun. And then I started, we have 2 rental properties now. And
Wow.
In Scottsdale,
Invest in
yeah.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
that's really convenient too. That you guys have to move so much, and you're an interior
I know.
designer. Like
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I make this Cleveland apartment
Yeah.
feel like home?
How do I make this home?
Yeah,
first?
exactly.
Cleveland's
I
great.
love
That's
that.
so
That's
awesome.
so
Wait,
fun.
guys, I was thinking though when you were talking about moving all that, and like now you're content creating. I feel like it comes with a lot. Like you get a lot of things sent. So like
Yeah. Oh my God.
how and you're moving all that 13 times.
Did you lose something
The
really
PR.
important?
Yeah, are you guys like,
I-
simple? Do you
I
have a lot?
hope-
Are you good at
We
I
do.
hope
We
that
do have a
somebody I hope somebody in their 20s lives in our past apartments because they're probably still getting PR.
Yeah.
They're definitely
Oh, so
opening
funny.
stuff.
I'm like, if you are listening right now
yeah.
and you're in one of my previous
on.
apartments, open that package. Like, I will not sue. Like,
Well, we
it's all-
had
unless
a-
it's really good.
Yeah.
Unless it's from like Tarte and like it's an Hermes bracelet or
Yeah.
something. Like,
It's
yeah.
a Tarte
Send
trip in with
Tarte
Tarte.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
I'll
invitation.
give
And
that.
invite somebody's like, I got the golden ticket. You're like,
Yeah.
going.
They show up. They're like, you're not Allie.
Yeah, this is weird.
That would be unreal for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that'd be so clutch. But we live the house we're renting now. A guy, an
influencer lived there before us.
and we get
Oh
his
my
PR
God.
packages, and I'm like,
No.
we have to pick one.
Yeah.
we can't get.
Like, how am I getting somebody else's PR? I
That's such
messaged
a
him. I
small
was
one.
like,
He gets good
Give it
stuff.
back.
he's a hairstylist. So he gets all of his hair PR, and I'm like, I don't get hair PR. So I literally sent him a DM. I was like, do you want this stuff? And he was like, unless it's anything like super good, he's like,
Yeah.
have at it. And I was
He's
like,
a nice guy.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Like your hair is really nice. It looks
Yeah, it
really
doesn't
nice.
look good. She just got it done. Yeah,
It does.
It
I'm
looks
like, how'd
good.
you blow it out today?
Yeah, right. I'm like, I didn't do it.
You know, I'm like, it looks.
Well, it looks incredible.
Like Scottie did it.
Yeah.
Scottie.
How
That
did you come up
girl?
with that name?
Yeah.
Pinterest, grandpa inspired names.
Oh my God.
But it
That's
fits. It fits.
adorable.
Yeah, grandpa inspired.
It's
I
such a
love
cute
that.
name.
No, I
though.
love
I love
that.
like the girl, boy, like
Yeah.
you know, Charlie.
Those are so
like I
in.
Yeah.
love like those.
Yeah, the
yeah.
Dylan.
No, and it fits her so well. So
She's
we
a
had
little
like
handful.
we had like 2 other names we were thinking about naming her, and I'm like, though she's just not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Every parent says it though. It's just a
They
basic
do.
answer, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like a dog though. You
Do
know,
you call
like
her like Scott?
no, we call her Sassy.
Oh, I love
Yeah, that's like her
that.
nickname.
I
I
feel
love
like
that.
I haven't given her a nickname.
I planned like my
I
entire
just
pregnancy.
Scottie.
I was like feeling so aesthetic. I was like, her nickname's gonna be like Sky. Like,
She's not a
She
Sky.
is not a Sky. Like no, she
She's
is
not a
sassy.
Sky.
Sassy. I think it's a cute nickname.
It's yeah,
like
it's
sass.
great.
Yeah,
I love
sassy.
nicknames.
I mean, that's
I
what
love
happens. Like my
nicknames.
sister is Sabrina, and she looked like a Beanie Baby, and everyone called her Bean, and now like I still call her Bean. Like that's like her name. Her Instagram was Bean Schrader at one point, which is crazy.
Like her dad calls her Tildy, like
Tildy.
Matilda.
See, I think it's
Wow.
yeah, fun.
Tildy, I
Yeah,
like Tildy.
I think that's so cute. Like
Yeah.
my parents.
and then she's gonna start playing.
My parents just call me by my name.
My parents called
Yeah.
me Kelly Rose Trotter. Zip it.
You're like, wow.
Put
Full
your
name
hands
is
to yourself.
yeah.
Are you gonna put Scottie in sports? You think?
Yeah,
For
you're gonna have her
sure.
doing high knees.
I mean,
She's gonna be tall. I mean,
She's gonna be tall. She's gonna be
she's-
athletic.
yeah, she
I mean, we'll just you just like freestyle. Like she's doing everything.
yeah.
I feel like selfishly, I want to put her in like dance just to see her in a cute little outfit, like
Yes,
little tutu.
yes.
Ballerina.
But
But where's the dance inspiration come from? Are you gonna be a dance mom?
wait, I was a dancer when I was younger.
Were you?
Yeah, I feel like were you guys dancers?
Yeah,
I
too?
was,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
This is universal.
yes.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
not
from
a
Georgia.
dancer.
I'm like, I don't know, like
tries it. Like
I was like, Georgia has nothing to do with being
Georgia-
a dancer.
Yeah. It's like,
I
I'm from Georgia,
dance.
I didn't dance.
it's like they don't have that there.
Yeah.
I think it's more
Dance.
because you're not a female.
that's probably
Which
also
you can
part of-
also put your son in dance.
Yeah, and
that
also too,
football
didn't
player?
dancing? Yeah, they always say that dancing helps with.
Yeah, like
football.
ballet.
Yeah.
According to Glee.
Exactly.
Yeah,
According
it's
to
like-
Glee.
I was a
Maybe
summer.
light on
I was a
Glee's the
swimmer.
truth.
Yeah.
So I want to put her in swimming.
Oh, love that.
Oh,
No,
I was a
love
swim
that.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
long arms.
Yes, I was a swim coach. I actually told this story the
But it's like
other
a
day.
super random
Yeah,
fact.
it's so random. And I wasn't a swimmer. I played lacrosse like in college. Like I was big soccer, lacrosse. Never played.
Whoa,
Yeah.
so you're like survival swimming, not
Yes,
like
yes.
not like functional.
No, I'm more like the hype up man, really. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you got it.
No,
Like-
it was a full team. Like there was like 150 kids on this team. Like
Were you not
yeah.
stressed?
Tell the story about what you named them.
Yeah, so like I was a little stressed.
150
I was with my
kids?
twin, and she was doing more of the business. I was more just like keeping morale up. So it worked out.
You seem like
You
an
got the
energy.
mic. You're like, let's
Yeah.
go.
Your personality.
Shut up and swim.
Exactly.
Go,
exactly.
go.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just kept it up. But so we have this. every year, like you have your championship and you have to like pick out a theme.
Yeah.
So we were going to do Top Gun because Top Gun had just come out, and the country club I'm coaching is called Plandome Country Club.
Wow.
So I'm like, perfect. This is going to be great. So
God.
I have 150 shirts out, all these kids aging from 3 to 18 wearing shirts that say Top Dome, Maverick,
Top
a
Dome
Need
Maverick.
for Speed,
Top Dome.
and Danger Zone. Meanwhile, I don't think one thing of it. Like I
She's
don't
like,
think
"Let's
that's
go Top
inappropriate
Dome."
at all. I'm like out here, I'm like showing all the parents. I'm like, woo.
The parents are like,
All of a sudden,
laughing in the
like,
background, like,
what is happening right now? And then like afterwards, like some of the coaches come up and they're like, I can't believe that like you like that this like pulled through and like the club like didn't make you do it. I'm like, what do you mean? They explain it to me. I'm like,
Top Dome.
holy
Like, oh, God.
cripes, holy.
cripes.
I'm like, no
Top
one
Dome.
stopped me. Like there was multiple people this had to go through.
You're just
Everyone
blaming
was-
other people. You're like, who didn't
Yeah,
stop
I'm like,
this?
no one else
Who do we
did
need to
it.
talk to? It's like,
You didn't catch
I'm
that,
just a
guys?
girl.
Yeah.
That's always the answer.
yikes.
So playing a Division I sport,
Yeah.
what did that teach you? Because we were D1 athletes. I feel like you learn a lot.
Not really the same. A little
No, you guys get it.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
I feel like you do an athlete or like just a college athlete, you kind of get that little
Yeah.
edge. I don't know. Did it teach you a lot looking back on it? The University of Notre Dame, like, what did you learn from that?
I mean, you guys know this. You learn to multitask. Like you're doing school, your sport, high level sports. Like it's just you're kind of just used to getting stressed, like being stressed. And I think the art of like being stressed and like
horrible.
dealing with it.
How
Truly.
are the young athletes' mental health doing?
D1 athletics, though, they haven't figured it out, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because it's so intense sports-wise and it's so intense for school. And it's really like you're 18 and
Yeah.
you're like, wait, this is like a lot.
lot of
and you're held
tears.
to like it's really high like standards like all around like I feel
Yeah.
like it's from yourself like your teammates like you know because you want to win and like not in like a negative sense but it is I feel like just like
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Well, you're also in this place where, like, I was just talking about football, where it's like you get there and everybody's like, have a plan B, get a good degree because you probably won't go pro. But then the other side's like, chase your sport because you want to go pro.
Grind.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, wait, I'm doing both. But if I like try really hard in academics and sports, it's like really hard.
So what was your degree?
Political science.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So, but
you're
you got,
challenged.
Yeah.
your reaction was, I was like, I want the best sounding, easiest degree.
What are you kidding?
So I swear, and that's why I chose political science because I was like, it sounds like really legit.
Yeah.
Which it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes, yes.
I'm
But it's
smart.
hard, no?
Well,
It's
I
hard, a lot of papers.
Yes, I feel like a lot of people, I guess, that we know, like, used it right before law school. Like, that was
Right.
a degree, so that's just, like, associated. So I don't know about the actual.
It
Yeah.
kind of fits so with
Yeah.
his personality because I feel like he's like a politician. Like he can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's true.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But it sounds really good. I mean, I probably
It
won't
does.
use it unless I start making like political
Political-
content.
I feel
I'm
like you
which I
post
kind of do,
political
low
stuff on your
key.
Instagram all the time.
You
What are you
do.
talking
Yeah, my
about?
Instagram's reckless. But
Yeah,
that's
kind
another
of.
story.
Were you guys scared when with the TikTok ban? I was a little scared.
I think we all were.
Yeah, I think honestly though, the thing that made me the most upset is that I like it has carried me through some dark times,
Yeah.
and I could not imagine as a new mom not having a community or like a place to be like, is this normal or what to do in terms of this? And so it's been
Yeah, it's Google.
It's
Moms-
honestly
yeah,
like
literally,
Google,
the
but like
modern
they're
Google,
real
yeah.
faces and real moms. So I was like more so sad about losing the community of
Yeah.
TikTok more so than like, oh my God, there go my followers. Like,
It's like more emotional.
I literally
Yeah,
thought
it
I was like
does.
never gonna eat out again because I was like, how am I gonna find a restaurant?
Right.
You're like, where's my
am I-
search
like,
engine?
what do I
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, what-
I have to ask
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I have to talk. Yeah.
What-
Like
and-
I search like health issues on there. Like there's so many, it has so many answers.
Yes.
Health issues. You're definitely a WebMD person.
Yeah.
You're definitely plugging in
Are
symptoms.
you on like the high cortisol side of TikTok?
Oh, like,
my
don't
God,
get me started.
I am.
I'm like almost went to bed with that chin thing on. And I was like, I can't do it. And all that stuff.
The
mouth
chin
tape,
thing.
Like all the remedies I fall into. Castor oil in your belly button.
She
Oh,
does
yeah, I do
that.
castor
Yeah.
oil.
But like, does it work? I don't know.
like
There's
I don't
no
do it
way
as
it
a belly button. I
actually
do the full
works.
wrap.
oh, you do?
But I've heard it
seen
helps
that.
shrinking your stomach after having it, like having loose skin from a baby.
Right.
Oh.
Like you don't have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You're like, not
So
fair.
we have to wrap
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
But let's do. What advice would you give your
Yeah.
20-year-old self?
Yeah.
You know, or just like
You can keep it simple too.
anybody in this content creation space. We're new to it. We're just starting. Like, what's your like life advice? We'd love to know. The slots would love to know.
Oh my God. I think it's easy for me. I think if you want it bad. Don't let anybody get in the way. Don't let anybody tell you anything to stop you. Like if you want it, like really dive into it and give it your all, because I truly believe you can be successful if you give it your all and if you really love it.
It's giving like that the Kim K clip.
What?
You know, you guys know what clip I'm talking
Isaac,
about?
I was trying to be.
No, it's deep. No, Kim K is
I
inspirational.
got the chills. And you're like, okay, Kim K.
I'm thinking of like Kim K, like TikTok audience.
Okay. No, but okay, that was good though.
No, that like reminds
Because
me
I'll
of, like,
piggyback on it. That's how good
Well,
I think it
feel
was.
Like so many people kept telling me, like, oh no, you're not gonna be successful in that, and like I just love proving people wrong. So I'm like, oh, I'm not
You get
welcome,
that.
and oh, I'm just a gold digger. Okay, watch me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
yeah,
over the NFL.
yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah, that was
okay,
good.
fine. Like,
period.
Confidence,
like, what do you guys have to say?
power
Period.
boss
Like, what should I do
woman.
next?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think piggybacking on what my wonderful wife, like that was such good advice.
Isaac.
Wow.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
it
You're
was.
It's hard to
trouble.
even, how can I follow that? No, but seriously, because like if you start something when you're 20 and like you're like, oh, this isn't going well, you have to think like what it could look like when you're 30, like what 10 years of grinding at something would look like. I mean, I have a million ideas that I like stopped doing, and I'm like, dang, if I would have just like kept doing that, it probably would have been really successful.
Yeah.
So I think just like stay persistent and like who cares? Like who cares what people think? Just like throw paint at the
yeah.
wall.
Oh my god, yeah. Who cares what
Especially in
people
this,
think?
you gotta have the mentality of like,
feel
you
like
can't
we
give a
were
fuck
all
what
like that.
anybody thinks.
Nobody's gonna
Oh my
criticize
God.
you that's above you.
Totally.
Or like
you would
in the
suck.
That
in the
was-
position that you want to be in, nobody's gonna
Exactly.
criticize you.
Oh,
That's
I love
super
that.
true though. Yeah, she said that to me the other day. I was
Clip
getting
that.
towards on my
Yeah.
retirement post randomly, and she was like, "Why?
I'm
who
like,
cares?"
none of these guys even played in high school. Like, they don't know anything.
It's all dudes. It's like all dudes.
I
that
was
were
like,
just
is it men? Yeah, I figured.
It's great. I was like, wait,
It's
what's
like
going on?
you
It comes back to those guys.
Yeah,
You
I'm
would
like,
never
dude.
swap places with someone who you would like want to trade places with, or what's that thing?
It's like you.
we
someone
never
who's
swap
talking
places with a
shit.
hater.
Don't take it, like, don't listen to an opinion from somebody you wouldn't want to swap places
Yes.
with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That, like,
And on
changes
that
the game.
note,
It's like good.
And
yeah.
that's our motivation to end our episode with Isaac and Alex. Allison, like I said, Alex.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Allie, Allison.
Yes.
if you want to call me Alex, you can call me whatever you want.
oh, let's go.
Okay.
I and
I
A.
feel
AI.
like you just came on. We just like speed questioned
it's-
you.
Oh my god, no,
No,
thank you
it's
for
good.
having us.
Oh my god,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank
Like,
you.
Yeah, thank you guys for
trying
coming.
to
That was
grow
so
this.
much
For sure.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
thank
was
you.
really
I had a
a lot of
blast.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is fun.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you guys so much. You guys
Have
are amazing. Have fun in
Best
NOLA.
time here. Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah, where are we at tonight? What's the
We're
vibe?
flying out tonight, sadly. I know. We've been here since Tuesday, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I need to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
fair.
did a lot.
We did the first half. You guys get the second
We'll take
half.
it over.
You pull through
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
we
pull
got it.
through.
Yeah, we got it.
Take us through the
Hell
finish
yeah.
line.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys. We love you
Thank
guys.
you.
All right.
Woo!